Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
It's much cooler today.
Mm-hmm.
Only in the 80s. Ugh. How are you?
I'm alright.
Eating cookies?
Yeah. We shouldn't have napped.
Don't tell people we nap. We're supposed to not nap. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You sleepy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have cookies, so that's good. We had pizza for lunch and dinner. Because I'm naughty. I ordered pizza. Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Um, I've got 2 horror games that I'm gonna try to play through. I think I think both of them are around an hour. And the first one I think is more like a walking simulator. I don't think there's a whole lot of like interactivity with it,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll see. I don't know. Why does that keep flashing the live thing?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the first game we're gonna play is called Caligo. I've owned this game for a long time. I bought it on sale like several years ago. Um, the
Oh,
U,
word?
yeah, the UI is very tiny. Can we? Let's maybe set this to 1920. Yeah, there we go. It's a little better. Let's get that quality going. And subtitles are on. Yeah, should be good. So this is called Caligo.
Fix the lights.
Oh yeah, you can dim the lights if you'd like.
Actually, it's your monitor behind you that's lighting the screen up the
Here,
most.
leave the monitor on. Hang on. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, we are in a chamber full of chains and scrolls. Are these Elder Scrolls?
Well, you'd have to open them and see if you go blind.
You do go blind if you look at an Elder Scroll. That is a lore fact. We got whatever this is. What is this?
You know, that thing.
There you are. Are you settling in all right?
Huh? Who are you? What are you? Am I dead?
Don't tell me you're surprised. You're overreacting.
Well, what is this place? And who are you again?
So many questions. But I'm not the one to answer them. I am to meet you and take you to the one who you should really ask. So why don't we set out on our journey?
Okay. Can I have this? I guess not.
Starspawn, it really should have glitter. Like, you should... It should be more eye-catching than just a little bit of highlight.
Oh, did Starspawn send a highlighted message? We got some art here on the wall. What's this guy doing?
Shitting.
He's sitting courtside at an NBA game.
Shitting.
Shitting courtside at an NBA game. You ever seen that picture of, I think DJ Khaled at an NBA game with a little pillow for his shoes?
No,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Yeah. He's got like a little pillow to keep his shoes from getting scuffed up on the floor.
Handsome Squidward.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It looks like handsome Squidward.
Keep it up.
Bro,
One step at a time.
bro, I'm looking at your video game
Don't
assets.
mind what you see here. There's absolutely nothing to look at.
Oh, okay, my bad. Punished for observing. What is this?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, what's going on with this man's whole situation? Got a crystal cavern here. Very nice. Are these cobwebs, I guess? Got some cobwebs. Approaching some water. Oh, here's the cover. Not the cover, but the title screen. Very cool.
Big ass candles.
Big ass candles. Some very dreamlike imagery. Got like a bone lighthouse, fleshy lighthouse. What's up, homie?
This place looks familiar, eh?
I've never seen it before. Calling something familiar around these parts would be rather far-fetched.
Never mind. You'll remember soon. Come in and go upstairs.
What will I find there?
This lighthouse will lead you home. It's hard to explain. You'll know it when you get there. Don't rush it. What I like about this place is that there's absolutely no reason to hurry. Time means nothing here.
Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Okay, he literally rushed me in that hallway.
It's just an asshole.
Just an asshole guy who disappeared.
How weird. This place seems so familiar.
Got some rapscallions. Do we collect that? Do we have an inventory? I don't think so. Crab traps. Gotta crouch. Can. What's this? Is that a lantern?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Big ass knife.
Big ass knife. It's like a TV? Can't interact with any of that stuff. Robert Pattinson's gonna be jacking off in here somewhere.
I think he was jerking off in the shed. not the
Yeah,
lighthouse.
he wasn't jerking off in the lighthouse itself. Willem Dafoe was,
Yeah.
maybe. This place seems too tall. It's very tall. The fucking light. Okay.
I think I'm beginning to understand. How many times have I seen you? Too many to count, right?
Oh. What up, homie?
Do not linger. The master is waiting.
Okay, bro.
He's been
Is
waiting
does
for quite
time
a
matter?
while.
Does it not?
He can wait some more. After all, time means nothing here. You said it yourself. At least somewhere it's true.
You're right on this one. It's hard to disagree. In any case, keep it up. We're almost there.
We have to go see the master.
From Doctor Who?
No, from the movie The Master with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
No, sorry.
Seems this place is
The
dead.
master from
Not because it
Torgo. Or
died,
not
but
Torgo,
because it
Hands
never had a chance to
Manos,
live.
Hands of Fate.
It has its own charm, though.
That's for sure.
Some goofy dialogue. Like, all of these assets, I mean, they look made for this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird. Like, it's not weird, it's just like you know, I guess it seems very deliberate, and like these look out of place here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you don't seem to be in a hurry. It's good to see you again. I bet you have a lot of questions.
You're the master, I gather. Yeah, you are absolutely right. My memories about this place are starting to come back, but these are just random pieces. Sensations, even. Everything I see around myself should probably confuse me. Even the fact I'm hearing your voice, but don't see you.
No, not necessarily. You've seen everything countless times. And you've done everything you should. Well, almost everything. But we'll talk about this later. Now, you can ask your questions. Questions. I love them.
Let's start with something simple. Who are you?
You call this a simple question? Well, I can offer you several answers. I am you. I am your death. I am your creator. I am your creation. Choose whichever you like best. They are all true.
What does that mean? It doesn't make any sense. If you expect me to look for a meaning when there's none, or get it out of you word by word, think again. Since it's you who wants something from me, would you be so kind as to say what it is?
You are right, of course. I'd better tell you the whole story. Sorry, I could not help it. Come closer to our throne. I think it'll be best if we talk face to face.
We're gonna get scorned.
Yeah.
Are they gonna scorn us? Are they gonna put us in a machine and make us all scorny?
Jerk us off. Starts fussing this voice acting. It's bad.
It's not good. It's like one person doing it all, and
Yeah.
they're just doing different voices. Now, to be fair, I think this game is like $3 or something. So it was probably made by like one dude.
So, we meet again, face to face. Speaking of which, your face fits this place perfectly, as I see.
That's right. Since you already know you're dead, let's start with your birth. You see, we were together once. One body with no name, no age, no beginning, and no end. But one day, something happened. Even I cannot explain it. Perhaps we got bored. What's important is that we decided to split. This is how you and I became to be.
Keep talking.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you're intrigued. Yes, we ceased to be the absolute. Each of us had our own shortcomings and limitations, but we also found new opportunities. In other words, we gained some features inherent only to each of us. I managed to create our first world. It was poor and wretched, but it was there. You lived your first life in. You even gathered some building blocks for it. I used these blocks to update the first version. I improved it, making it more extensive and diverse. This building material is your life, your every sigh and every impression. I collect them every time you come here. That's why you almost don't remember anything. That was our agreement.
Wait, are you trying to say that all my life that I've lived, all the people I've loved, is no more than an illusion? Has my life been unreal?
Unreal? As you know, the very concept of reality can exist only in the world we created. By the way, it was one of the biggest and strongest blocks you ever brought me to help with construction. Will it keep on living without us? Yes, it definitely will. Only it doesn't really matter, since we are immortal, you know.
What? Okay.
Ah, yes. This is the tricky part. But I'm not ready to lay all my cards on the table just yet. I can only say that I don't collect all your memories. You know, some things you see, some impressions you get at some points in your life, make you change your very perception and understanding of it. So, as we agreed, I leave these to you. And before I ask the ultimate question, the question thanks to which we are here today, you must refresh these memories in your mind.
I think I have no choice. Although I don't need it. Tell me what I have to do.
There is a portal behind your back. Enter it. I'll be nearby. You won't see me, but you can hear me. I'll help you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh, disappeared. Yeah, I think I skipped some dialogue there because the dialogue just stopped happening, and I pressed a button and then it skipped whatever was about to be said.
If this is just one dude, then I wouldn't think all of these assets were made for the game.
I have no idea, actually. I mean, maybe
Like, that just seems like a whole lot of work.
yeah, maybe it's more than one dude. I really don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
What is this place?
Maybe you'll tell me. It's your life.
This is
after all.
Oblivion.
I'm not sure. I need to look around first.
You're in the Shivering Isles.
Yeah, it does look a little Shivering Islesy. Can you smoke this? These drippy ass mushrooms. The whole conversation felt a lot like the part in the Matrix where he meets the
Colonel.
yeah, Colonel Sanders. I can't remember the character's name. Is it like the engineer or the something or other? Yo. This fungus.
Gonna make you act
Gonna
unwise.
make you act unwise. Look at that.
It's like Gnomesville. Like, there gotta be gnomes.
There gotta be gnomes
Like, you
somewhere.
ever see a place and you're like, that's where the gnomes are.
Show me the gnomes, homie. Know me? Maybe they're in this tent.
This also looks like a VR chat world.
It makes me feel like a white girl with dreadlocks is gonna try to sell me something. Main base.
Now I recognize it.
How interesting. So, what is it then?
This is my childhood. This is how I imagined my pillow fort. The coziest place on earth. Every time I got in with a book in my hands, the rest of the world ceased to exist. At least when I was immersed into the world of a story unraveling before me.
Sounds fascinating.
Who's this guy? Look at this guy.
It looks like a musketeer.
Yo, who's this? Look at this guy. Evil clown back there.
Every child's gotta have at least one evil clown.
Yeah. Everybody remembers this book from your childhood.
Old robot.
Old robot. Take this.
Duck.
Duck. We got idiot map.
Amerigo Vespucci original.
Amerigo Vespucci original. Got some library shit going on in the woods. Very aesthetic.
Not good for the books.
Not good for the books. They can get moldy. I think there's text flying through the air.
What if these books had physics and you could accidentally knock them all down and it crashed your computer trying to render all that?
Yeah.
Yet another cozy corner in the world.
I do. Only I imagine this place much later when I grew. The feelings are completely different, but the purpose is still the same. I've always been keen on good stories. I imagine myself to be a great traveler, an adventurer. Every time I did, I was one. I lived in those stories. I breathed them, and each time my imagination brought me here.
Stories are your passion. That's the reason why you, not me, keep living these lives.
I was hoping this was not going to be quite so Stanley Parable-esque, but it looks like that's what we're doing, so. What are we doing there? Oh, we got a ship in a creek. Frick. Who is that? Who is this man? Is that Thanos?
The anus. This forest looks really good. It's very dense.
It does. Like, I mean, you can't really go into it or anything.
No, I
but,
mean, I'm sure that's why it looks good. But
I think I just walked through the street. Yeah.
compliment redacted.
Like, none of the environments look bad, but yeah, I could kind of do without most of the voice acting. And I don't know.
The dialogue in general.
Yeah, we'll see what the story, like, does exactly, but
What if it had a fishing minigame?
yo, if you could fish right here.
Come on, keep up. You're almost there.
What are you wearing?
Who was it?
Who's that elusive ghost? Ah, that's your dream. Such a beautiful creature.
Yeah, it is a dream. I know why we're here. It was then, in my childhood, while I had my head buried in all those books, when I felt the taste of fantasy. That's when each story I read unfolded into a whole new world.
When you're engrossed in a good book, while having a cup of freshly brewed coffee, it seems that time itself comes to a stop, don't you think?
What fascinates me even more is that there were thousands of such stories.
Yeah, let's put some dialogue over this noisy fucking river.
Now we're getting real shivering isles. We got the bright ass blue and pink and purple skybox.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta fight.
Come closer. Don't be afraid. Do you remember how you and I used to sit on the swing when you were a child?
Of course I remember. This was the place where all fantasies materialized. All it took was reach for my dream. Reach for you.
So you had a manic pixie dream girl?
He had a manic pixie dream girl. I was gonna say we're gonna get to the top of this mountain where you have to fight the big bomb mom from Mario 64.
Oh.
What up, homie?
This old oak still remembers all your adventures. Why don't you have a go on the swing as you used to?
Because you're occupying it.
Look. Do you see it? It's right there in front of you. It's your palace. Your fortress.
Yeah, I recognize it. I would stay here forever.
I know you would, but I'm afraid it's not possible. Sorry.
It's a pity we left that place behind. That's why I really felt the taste for life for the first time.
Behind. Ahead. These words make little sense here, you know. But let's not get carried away. We need to move forward.
As you say.
Why would forward make sense if behind and ahead don't?
Yeah, it's literally synonyms, homie. Oh, I like this. I like this, like these windows and this mountain and shit.
Their big skull in
Where?
front of you.
Oh, yeah.
What a weird place. Chains tied to odd-looking masts. Portholes hidden in rocks.
Portholes.
Skulls. Why? Why all this?
All this is your memories. You'll soon see what it's all about.
This atmosphere. All the freshness and coolness in the air. It's such a familiar feeling. Freedom is the first thing that comes to mind.
I like this place. The world you live in is too vain. There's too much bustle, too many thoughts and worries.
And what's the point in all this?
That's not how I see it. It's just that in all this swirling, you need to find the strength to swim in the right direction.
We weren't sure about that line.
You should know better. After all, I only bring you the building blocks to extend reality.
Blacks.
Ying. Yeah, I feel like all in all this is going to be like better if there was no dialogue, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, maybe there's not enough if there's no dialogue.
I guess we've reached the top now.
Let's check it.
Check it. Cause yeah, the dialogue is pretty goofy and kind of dumb. Like, I would much rather than have just, like, I don't know, had the music. Because the music's not bad. Seems like they put a lot of thought into that. I wish people would, I've said this before, I wish people would release albums like this. But you just have, like, explorable areas where a specific song plays.
I recognize this place. Of course, it didn't used to look like this when I saw it, but after all, it's not the real thing. This is how I remember it.
Or rather, this is how you sensed it.
You just getting smaller.
I think we need to get on the ship's deck. Look, I think there's someone there. Although I'd rather walk along the shore for a while.
You're
Shit, I hit a button. I'm not sure. Did you catch any of what he was trying to say there?
Nah, but I'm sure it was irrelevant anyways.
It's not important.
If they don't want you to go somewhere, it'll be blocked off.
Yeah.
There's Choo Choo Charles.
Choo Choo Charles. Everybody remembers him, right?
Darley or whatever the fucking shit is.
Yeah, I think there's a drawing on this that I could collect. Paint supplies.
Can't even jump in this fucking game.
Yeah, I keep trying to jump and you can't. What kind of skeleton is this?
Whale, maybe?
Okay.
That one at least. The other one you passed, it could have been. Maybe. I feel like they also have that weird shape at the front.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure. It just, all these wrecked ships made me remember, I know what you did last summer.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's a scene where the kids are, like, out on this, like, cliff overlooking the ocean. They got a little campfire going and they're, like, talking and shit. And you can see just, like, a wrecked ship, like, just split in half in the background. And it's like, why would they leave that? Because this is, like, a modern-day story. Like, you'd clean that shit up.
Like, it's a modern ship?
No, I mean, it's an old ship, but it's like, you don't typically leave that, especially because they're like in a fucking fishing town. Like, it's a harbor town where they catch crabs and fish and shit. Like, you clean it up and get it out of the way.
I don't remember that. That's interesting. We never watched the remake, which I think was a miniseries.
I didn't even know there was a remake.
Yeah, they did a remake on Amazon.
When I first saw it, it didn't look like a pile of rustling scrap metal at all.
Saw it.
What I saw was an ancient sea monster thrown ashore, which was too old to go back into the water.
It wasn't just a trick of the eye.
Is there a picture of my parents arguing? This is, I guess that's rushed.
Yeah.
It was just very, hey,
Hey, sailor, how's it going? It seems a storm is coming.
Oh no!
You need to check if everything's fastened. I feel we're in for a bumpy ride.
What's he talking about? This ship is run aground, and it looks like it won't go anywhere anytime soon.
Are you sure? Look at him. He doesn't seem to agree with you.
Well, for him, this ship is still up and running. The moment I saw it on the shore when I took it for some sea monster. It was then I realized there is absolutely no difference between fiction and reality, between the living and the dead.
This is a bold thing to say.
Exactly. You see, I can use my imagination to give any object, any notion, the meaning I want. All those stories from books, all the worlds they revealed before me weren't the only way out anymore. I realized that I can create these worlds for myself.
You've always understood this.
Yes, always. But only now it gave me a sense of freedom. This old sailor's in denial. He doesn't want to see his ship has run aground.
I don't think you could see anything.
Exactly. There's only one snag here. You can't give random meaning to random things, or else the world will turn into chaos. At least when it comes to yourself. But there's always a choice.
And it only depends on me.
Hey, sailor, what are you muttering about?
Hey, sailor!
There's a storm brewing on the horizon. It'll catch up with us soon. Our friend's heart is wrecked. Get down to the engine room and check how it is. Come on, get a move on.
Hey, sailor!
Mochum!
Mochum! How you doing?
Mochum says they will
It
be
really is
lurking.
alive.
Wanted to say hello and also hear our opinions on Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Hey,
Also, hello, Amanda.
Amanda!
What do you mean? Our boat looks fine.
Yo, this looks kind
It's
of
full
cool.
of meat.
Yeah,
It's nice and red and healthy.
I love this. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. We love it, right?
Yeah, Vigo's there.
Yeah, Viggo Mortensen's there. I really like 3. It's like, it's definitely like a horror fan's horror movie. But
It looks like
I
it's the
love
heart
it.
of the ship.
It is completely dead.
Can we fix it?
We can do anything. Close your eyes. You know what to do.
Give me dick and balls in my face
You
when
can
I open them.
now.
Alright. Alright. Oh. Yeah, like the first. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the first 3 Texas Chainsaws I really love because they're all very
Best show in
different.
the world. I smell trouble.
You're right about that. You're not going to like what you're about to find behind this door. You see, the world we created has one peculiarity. It's alive.
Alive? What does that mean?
It means that we only lay its foundation, but it keeps developing by itself. If I controlled every bit of this world, there would not be any sense in its existence. Not everything in it is as beautiful as what we saw earlier.
But of course, you are completely impartial, like a true creator.
That's right, and I'm proud of it. How else can it be?
Isn't the guy from Dawn of the Dead in Texas Chainsaw 3?
Which guy?
The guy in Texas Chainsaw 3 he's like a truck driver. He has a like an M16 for some reason. He helps the blonde lady.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, Ken Foree.
Oh, I forgot that he's there.
Yeah, he's pretty cool in that movie too. Hey, look at these masks. But yeah, the first 3 movies are all so different that I really like them. It's kind of what I would prefer out of a franchise.
Just great.
Well, I've got bad news for you, Benjamin. It's only downhill from there.
There are a lot of cells here, judging by how many digits there are in the numbers. That's putting it mildly.
Oh yes, there are many cells and many prisoners. Their name is Legion. Let's take a look in one of them. I believe there is an open one on the level above.
I'm not sure I'd want that.
Want it or not, we'll have to. That's our job, my friend.
Yeah, he said the one open upstairs is called Legion. Tirith!
Tirith! I don't feel like Texas Chainsaw is downhill after 3, because you have 4, which is not good, but it's kind of fun to watch. And then you have the remakes. Right?
4 sucks shit.
I bet he won't go far.
Look at this guy.
Close aside, do you see what he is doing? Watch closely. If you look at his precious screen, you can see that there's another one exactly like him. He's being forced to an electric chair, fed by the energy they're generating with all this relentless pedaling. And every one of them knows that sooner or later, they too will be dragged there and fried in that very chair.
Why are you telling me this? Did you forget it was me who brought these memories from reality? That's exactly what life I'm living is like, while you are sitting around here in your oblivion.
Oh, come on. Calm down, will you? Let's go. The show must go on, you know.
What was this game called again? Tirith asked.
Caligo.
Caligo.
It's a walking simulator. This dude's fucking getting it. Getting his fucking steps in.
They have a radiator in here in case it gets chilly.
Yeah.
Like, 4 is the fucking
4?
off the walls one that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's got Matthew McConaughey.
It's really boring, too.
Was it boring? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it being fucking wild. Like, it's just, it makes no sense whatsoever. But also, I didn't remember if it was, I don't know. I remembered it being fun, but maybe it is just really boring to watch.
I remember being miserable trying to watch it.
What a loathsome place. What are we gonna see up there?
You've probably guessed already, haven't you? That same chair.
Yeah, apart from that, there's basically nothing else here.
And, like, the first 2 remakes, I enjoy.
Yeah. Like,
Or reboots, or whatever
yeah.
they technically are.
I'm just saying, like, there is, like, some brighter spots after the original series. Because you have Texas Chainsaw
Where's
Remake
immortal soul
and
in
the...
this body?
See this white smiling piece of porcelain nearby? That's a soul substitute. It is more than enough, as you can see.
Enough for what? For a crazy show like this? That's even too much.
Like, I like the remake and the prequel to the remake a lot.
And I know that's a dividing line on a lot of people who like the series. Some people really don't like the remakes.
But then it is hard downhill after that, you're right.
Yeah, like, when you make a roller coaster and Roller Coaster Tycoon, but you don't build it after the top of the hill, you know?
Yeah.
And you just shoot the people off, it's like that.
Yeah, because then you get into Texas Chainsaw 3D.
And Leatherface.
And Leatherface.
And then the movie that just came out.
What was it even? It was just called Texas Chainsaw Massacre, wasn't it?
Yeah, because that's what you do now.
Yeah, you just rename it the same shit.
To be super confusing.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Can you crouch and get through there?
Maybe. No.
Okay. Just figured.
Almost. You can kind of squeeze in there, but it doesn't like it.
Here's our new lucky boy. Thousands of eyes are glued to the screen right now, all full of envy. Are you ready for your 15 minutes of fame?
This Vanity Fair. Is there another way to get out of here?
Forget about it.
No. There's gotta be another way.
Again, I'm sorry, but there's no other way.
Yeah, like, I could so do without the fucking pseudo-philosophy going on and all this. Like, I just don't really care about that. Like... Oops.
Shortcut.
Guess we're walking back up there. Sorry. Yeah, like, I just... The dialogue is really killing this for me. And I wish it was just, like... You know, even if it was just a walking simulator, which it is, I would prefer just to walk through these environments. Like, you could have eschewed the dialogue and maybe done some more, like, event animations or something to go on, you know?
Honestly, I kind of wish this was like an escape the room game, like The Room.
Oh, totally, yeah. If this had, like, some mild, like, puzzle elements instead of the dialogue, that would be fantastic.
Like, the textures are really detailed and the models are unique, so I feel like just spending time getting to explore those would be more rewarding.
You got put in the hole.
Sit.
What the heck? No.
What the heck?
No! I don't want to go back there again. There has to be another way. Stop him!
Stock electricity noises.
Marv Sin City didn't mind getting electrocuted.
Where are we now?
I know it was hard. That's why we made a deal a long time ago. Where are we, you're asking? Let's take a walk again. You'll see. It'll all end soon, I promise.
Kira said, is there a fourth of anything that's good? Is there a fourth movie of anything that you like?
I'll have to think about that one for a bit.
I like Hellraiser 4.
Which one is 4?
Bloodlines.
Bloodline is decent.
But people don't like Bloodlines.
Yeah, but you have to get through 3 to get to Bloodline.
People like 3. People prefer 3 to Bloodline. Nightmare 4 is like whatever, it's fine.
Friday 4 is, I think, where it starts to get a little...
Seems to have stopped here.
You're quite right. Especially for you.
Goofy.
Time here is particularly significant.
Look at this motherfucker.
Battletoad.
He does look like a Battletoad. When does he get the mask? Friday 3?
Yeah.
So I feel like Friday 3 and 4 are really getting into the heart of that franchise, you know?
Yeah, but like,
But they're also like, you know, of varying quality.
I can't even remember what the plot of 4 is. Because, you know, 1 is the bomb.
Wait. What is Leprechaun for? Is it Leprechaun in the Hood or is it Leprechaun in space? Yeah, Leprechaun 4, Leprechaun in space.
It's the war, of course. The one that never changes.
Exactly. It never ends. Another manifestation of life. Perhaps the most important one.
It's not that some armies keep clashing on mythical battlefields. It's just that everyone wants to get higher and crush as many as possible, destroying everyone and everything on their way.
Yes. Perpetuum mobile, don't you think? True perpetual motion of the universe. No more, no less.
No way. Are you trying to say that people are driven to make new discoveries just because they want to dominate the world? No. They only want to trample everything they didn't create.
Got games on your
Anything
phone.
that stands on their way while they try and conquer the world.
Keep talking.
Really, please don't keep
The real
talking.
force of progress is curiosity. It's the desire to develop and complicate the world. These two stories are easily confused. However, someone else's curiosity can also become one of the weapons in this war.
Do you think there
Teabag
can
that
be
guy.
one without the other?
I haven't seen anything like this, but I hope. What choice do I have?
Terrence said she just realized that we're not talking about Friday, the movie, which only has 3 films.
No, yeah, we're talking about Friday the 13th.
Part 4 is the final chapter, which
that-
starts the Tommy Jarvis storyline.
That starts the Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what is 5? New Blood?
Yes? Because that's the one where he's in the, like... What is that? Like a halfway house for troubled teens or some shit?
Well, I thought New Blood was the one with the psychic girl. What is that one called?
Oh, that's 6.
Which is
Maybe that is New Blood, you're right. A New Beginning.
okay. So yeah, but Tommy Jarvis is in A New Beginning too, right?
Yeah, because that's the one where because it's by, that one dude, right?
I don't know.
Like, it's by some people who are weird. But, then there's Jason Lives, which I think kills Tommy Jarvis right out the gate. And then there's the New Blood. Which has the
Oh, okay.
psychic lady. Starspawn said the dialogue in this game is deep, like ankle deep at least.
Yeah, it's really hurting
Just
me.
enough to get your toes wet.
Which is really a shame because like the rest of it is not terrible. Like you could have just
The music here sucks. It's very typical.
yeah.
Let's go that way.
There's only one way to go, dude.
What about them? Did anyone ever get to the top?
To the Oracle?
Well, look at these dudes sitting
No,
here.
Of course not.
Their
What
lower
would be
body
the
is
point of
balls.
keeping something like this, then? What a weird
Yeah.
thought. Oh well.
They're squishing their
I'm
own
trying to
balls.
say that we are being treated differently.
I
here.
sit it on my own balls.
You may say so. Yes. But to be honest, I hardly find it attractive. At least it's fun down here. But what's up there? So you get to the top. Have all your questions answered? What next?
Here we go again. It's as if there's nothing
Aw,
else apart
shit.
from the slaughterhouse down there and the oracle at the top.
That's how it seems sometimes.
might be a treasure chest back here. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
check it
there
out.
could be a treasure chest back here. Oh, the walking feels painfully slow sometimes. Oh, that skybox. Thought these were stairs. They are not stairs.
She's beautiful, isn't she? Almost perfect.
So, this is the Oracle, I suppose. Now I'll gain some access to some forbidden knowledge.
Ain't that the fucking...
Of course you will.
Ain't that the Kwisatz Haderach from the fucking Morrowind game?
After all, you reached the top.
I forget what they call the dude in that game. What they call him?
Vivek.
Vivek. He has a name, though.
Uh-oh.
He's like the something.
Sorry, I'm not being completely honest. The knowledge you came here for is no secret for those fighting down there. You're also initiated.
Then why all this? Why this endless carnage?
That's a good question. I've been wondering too. You see, this knowledge is so scorching hot that no one really wants to see it
Scorching
for
hot
what it
knowledge.
is.
Call now.
It's familiar.
$3 per minute for scorching hot
Everyone wants
knowledge.
to reach the top and ask me
Take a
about
hot
their
load of
future.
knowledge to the face.
It is that fear of the unknown that leaves people with an impression that they know their future. Future made from wind and ashes. Something called power, control, and 1,000 other words.
See which knowledge you are talking about. Death? No. It's too abstract a word. You're talking about obliviating everything. we can call
Obliviating.
ourselves.
That's right. Each of those people is so eager to stick to who they are, and at the same time inevitably losing their identity. Simply because this is life.
What about pain? Isn't it the desire to shield yourself from it forever that makes people subdue everything around them? Build walls?
Walls are made from someone else's pain? No. Pain is an integral part of life. Any change in personality, however small, is pain. And there's only one way to get rid of it. You already mentioned it.
Oblivion.
Now the Master is ready to ask you his question. He's waiting.
Oh, her face turned into like a robot skull. Here says this AI written. I don't think so.
Yeah, because you said it's 2 years old. That was really before everybody
No,
started.
it's older than that.
Oh. You gotta choose which one of these you want to romance.
So, you've come to the end. It is time to ask the question.
If there were
two ready.
guys on the
May I ask?
and
You already know what I want to hear. Either
would that be
or
fucked
you
up or
remembered.
what?
Come on, say it yourself.
Of course I know. Or maybe I remembered. You want to know if I'm ready to be born again and live another life.
Yes, there it is. The crossroads. What do you want to do this time? Erase your identity? Regenerate? Be born again and relive all that inspiration and all the pain life gives us? Or have you had enough of going around in circles and now all you want is peace and quiet?
What do you think? What would you rather choose? After all, you can't live without me.
We were inseparable. Don't you remember? Your wish is my wish too.
Choose a new life, or I've had enough of it. I'll stay. You want to hang out with these guys for eternity? or you want to be a little baby.
Both of these options suck.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, like, you know, I'm inclined to say this, because, like, fuck this. But yeah, I don't want to hang out with these, like, philosophizing shitbags. Like, they're just all hitting bongs, talking about pseudo-philosophy.
What if your red is not like my red, dude?
Chat vote. Which one do we choose?
Starspawn wants to know if we can be reborn as Wonder Woman.
Yo, that's a good question. Why isn't there a third option? Be reborn as Wonder Woman. Tirith says end it. What do you think, Starspawn? End it? Stay here, smoke bowls with these dudes for the rest of eternity. Oblivion, let's do it.
Play Oblivion.
Play Oblivion.
Life we created has become unbearable. It's time to leave it be. No more. No more of it. I'm staying.
And no more Star Wars.
The throne is yours. Have a seat, Master.
At least I get the big chair.
That chair looks like it sucks.
Yeah, it looks pretty hard. Oh, I'm not controlling this. Am I? Oh, am I? Oh, I just can't look around, but I can't walk. Or no, I can't, actually. I don't know. The movement was very weird there. What? Oh no, I became the devil guy.
He's only got 4 or 3 fingers, I guess.
What them fingers do, though?
Clip through each other.
Oh, we smushed the universe, maybe, or existence. I'm not sure.
Maybe it was just like a fruit fly.
All right, we chose Oblivion. We got an achievement for that.
Yeah, Starspawn is pointing out that you have unfortunately chosen to deliver wanky philosophy to the next dead
Past
loser.
altars and stages, past temples and taverns, past classy graveyards, past street markets jabber, past peace and past woe, past Mecca and Rome, burned by the sun's blue glow, the earth, the pilgrims roam. They're heavily injured and hunchbacked. They're hungry and almost naked. Their eyes are full of sunset. Their hearts are full of daybreak. The deserts are singing behind them. Sheet lightning breaks out abruptly. Up above, the stars are igniting. And birds are screaming gruffly that the world will remain the same. Yes, indeed the same. Dazzling with snowy game, with fondness its unlikely name. The world will remain underhanded. The world will remain forever. Perhaps it can be comprehended. It has no limits, however. Which means it will make no sense to believe in yourself or Lord. And the things that remain are hence the illusion and the road. All sunsets remain in
Jesus
service.
Christ!
All daybreaks are still in splendor. The soldier will muck Earth's surface. The poet will be its defender.
This dude said, now that I got you here, let's listen to some poetry. Yeah, I can't I can't say that was really great or anything.
At least that explains why some of the English was a little fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't wanna. Can we skip the? Oh no. Nothing.
You gotta know.
For real? I can't skip this. Come on. Yes, poetry's bad. That was really bad.
That wasn't all one voice.
Oh wow, yeah, they actually had different different voice actors. I mean, like I said, design-wise, I thought it looked kind of cool, and I do wish it had some puzzles and no voice acting, but whatever. Um, at least it was short, so it's got that going for it. Um, can we fucking okay? All right, so now I'm going to BRB and we're going to play a different game. And I think we've got an ad break that's going to play in a minute. So let's let that play and then we will be right back.